Welcome to Football Night in America on Thanksgiving night, presented by Walmart.
What a day it's been. We had our Thanksgiving greetings from Baltimore. Chilly November night, the renewal of a terrific AFC North rivalry, 6-5 division-leading Ravens, the 3-8 Cincinnati Bengals. Lamar Jackson, two-time MVP of the NFL. His Ravens on a roll. They've won 5 in a row. Cincinnati, that's a welcome sight. Your superstar is back. Joe Burrow returns after missing the last 9 games with toe surgery. Thanks for having us in. Happy Thanksgiving. Mike Tirico, Jason Garrett in for Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark down on the sideline. Chris will join us on Sunday, but you're always with us on Thanksgiving. 24 Thanksgivings you've been a part of. The Cowboys are here. We talked to the players, too. They truly appreciate how special playing on this day is.
Yeah, it was so much fun talking to the players this week and hearing their memories of Thanksgiving, talking about turkey bowls and watching the Lions and the Cowboys growing up and dreaming about playing in the NFL and playing on Thanksgiving Day. No doubt they understand the magnitude of this game, and they really want to take advantage of it and make some lifelong memories.
What do you think about the matchup here tonight?
Well, we're lucky. Marquee matchup between two of the best quarterbacks of their generation. Yeah. Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow. But the interesting subplot for me is this Ravens defense. They went from being one of the worst at the early part of the season to one of the best, and a lot of it has to do with their all-world safety, Kyle Hamilton. They use this guy everywhere. I can't wait to see the chess match between Burrow and Kyle Hamilton throughout this game.
The return of Burrow is the headline-grabbing story after the toe injury. For more on Burrow being back, down to the sideline, and happy Thanksgiving, Melissa Stark.
Happy Thanksgiving, Mike. And when Joe Burrow first heard the term turf toe, he thought it meant jamming your toe. But once he was injured, he quickly realized that there were many different variations, and he had one of the worst ones. Joe injured that left big toe in the second quarter of the Week 2 victory against Jacksonville. He limped off the field and was then placed on injured reserve. He aggressively hyperextended the toe, completely tearing the stabilizing ligaments under the joint. He had surgery September 19th. A typical return would have been a minimum of 12 weeks post-surgery, but he is back 1 day short of 10 weeks starting tonight. There was never a thought of shutting him down for the season. He said, "I'm a football player. I can't live my life and play this game scared that something is going to happen." He is wearing this hard plate in his shoe tonight. He said, it's actually the backup. He said it's not very comfortable, and he probably won't be running for many first downs, but he is so thankful to be back on this field and playing with his teammates, Mike.
As are we. Meeting of the two teams that have won the last 4 AFC North titles. When we come back, highlights of the early games. Thanksgiving 2025.
Welcome back to Football Night in America on Thanksgiving night, presented by Walmart.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Paul Burmeister here inside the EA Sports Madden NFL Cast studio. Tonight on Peacock, we're bringing Bengals-Ravens to life through the world of the Madden video game. Joining me is 3-time All-Pro and Super Bowl champion Tyrann Mathieu, as well as former NFL quarterback Kurt Benkert. Everything you're used to seeing in the Madden video game will all be woven in throughout the broadcast. We hope to see you during the game. Mike, back to you.
All right, Paul, we look forward to that. This is the third game coming up here from Baltimore. Here are the highlights of the early ones. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions and the Packers and Jordan Love put on a show at Ford Field. Early second half, Pack up 3, and here is Love going deep. A lot of air under it. Tall Christian Watson has the size advantage and has 6. Packers up by 10. They were up 10 4 times in this game. Detroit kept coming back. Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown out. Isaac Tesla, the rookie, catches a touchdown. Lions back within 3. Taking less than 4 minutes left. Lions are down 10. It's 3rd and goal. Driving for a touchdown. Micah Parsons with the big play. 2.5 sacks on the day. 12.5 on the season. Pack up 7. Trying to seal it. Go for it on 4th and 3. Matt LaFleur comes up with the right answer. It's Love. Dontavian Wicks with 2 big touchdown catches ends the game. Packers converted all 3 4th downs. they put the Lions in some trouble in this playoff picture because Green Bay, not only a game and a half ahead of Detroit, but have swept the Lions. Philly, Chicago, 2 8-3 division leaders meet tomorrow in Philadelphia. Now, you see the Cowboys are 6-5-1. If you didn't see the finish of this just a few minutes ago, Dallas down 1. Dak Prescott, who had 320 yards, keeps this alive and finds Javonte Williams with a touchdown. They go for 2 and make it. The Cowboys are up 7. Now they add a field goal, up 10. Got to score. Mahomes, Hollywood Brown back of the end zone. Cowboys pull within 3. Mahomes had 4 TDs, but they never touched the ball again. Dallas 3 first downs, including an icer to George Pickens. The Kansas City Chiefs fall to 6-6. They'll play Houston next week on Sunday Night Football. The Texans are 6-5 after the Cowboys beat Philly and Kansas City, the 2 Super Bowl teams, in a 5-day stretch. The playoff picture's taking shape. You see Baltimore in the 4 slot. They are the division leaders. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens ready to roll, with Joe Burrow and the Bengals waiting on the other side, getting closer to kickoff here in Baltimore.
Audio provided by Telemundo Deportes, or watch tonight's game in Spanish on Telemundo. NBC Sports, celebrating its 20th season of Sunday Night Football, welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Thanksgiving with the family. I mean, look, I can do without all the extra people in the house, the noise, Grandpa Jerry's stories, what's up, big dog, Aunt Kelly's selfie addiction. But hey, you gotta make the best of it, right? Some people think the dogs have no sense of time, but we understand everything that's going on always. Every year on this day, it starts out great. The world's biggest squeezy toys going down Broadway.
Okay, it's Snoopy.
Lots of doorbells to sing along with. Then, my version of Baywatch.
And the herding group joins us in the arena.
And of course, the smells. And the scraps. What a time to be alive, am I right? Then, things get weird. All these big guys in these crazy space helmets and different colored tights chasing this ball all over a field like a... I don't even know. I mean, you think by nighttime they'd chill out, but they've just gotten louder.
And off we go on Thanksgiving night.
Football and Thanksgiving, they just go together.
All I keep hearing is Lamar this, Lamar that, and some guy they actually called Joe Cool is coming back or something? I don't know. I can't figure this stuff out. Whatever. At the end of the day, I'm happy if they're happy.
Whoa, baby, what a play!
And the one thing I can depend on every Thanksgiving is how happy they are tonight.
Touchdown, Baltimore!
Because that means I can do anything I want. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
I'm sure the family dog's right around the TV with all of you settled in with family and friends on Thanksgiving night 2025. It's 39, chilly in Baltimore, home of the 2-time Super Bowl champion, Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, twice the MVP. They lead the AFC North right now, getting set to take on Joe Burrow, who returns to quarterback the Cincinnati Bengals. It's this NBC Sunday Night Football Thanksgiving special. Nothing like being home for the holidays. Thanks for having us into your home. Mike Tirico, Jason Garrett in for Chris Collinsworth, who rejoins us on Sunday. Well, let's just start down on the field. Jason, let's start with Baltimore. We saw them opening night against Buffalo. They had that game in their hand. They blew it, and they really never recovered. A 1-5 start. But Lamar Jackson hurt, comes back. They won 5 in a row. What else has changed with this team?
You know, they've transformed their defense. That's number one. But Lamar Jackson being back is big. It's amazing the impact this guy has on the entire team. He gives them so much confidence. They believe they can win, and they raise their level. One thing to keep an eye on, though, with Lamar, he's had a lot of lower body injuries this year. All those signature runs we made, him extending plays, we haven't seen very much of that. So in order for them to win tonight and make a little run down the stretch here, we're going to need to see some of that Lamar magic.
Cincinnati actually got off to a good start, which they haven't of late, 2-0. But then Joe Burrow gets hurt. They lose 8 of their last time. He's back. How can they salvage this thing?
Well, it's pretty simple. Turn Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase loose. You know, these guys have had some amazing games against this Ravens team, and they're going to need that tonight because the Bengals defense is the worst in the National Football League, and they're going to have a hard time stopping Lamar and Derrick Henry and the rest of this Ravens offense. We expect a lot of fireworks.
We do, and Joe Burrow's ready to go. So, too, is Lamar Jackson, 2 of the star quarterbacks in the league. These matchups have been so good with these teams. Over the last 4 years, either the Ravens or the Bengals have won the AFC North. What will they give us for the final course of Thanksgiving 2025? Settle in for Baltimore, Cincinnati, here on NBC.
SNF on Thanksgiving night is brought to you by Hyundai. Welcome to more in the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid.
There's no place that I would rather be on Thanksgiving than right here, right now at a football game. There's just certain things that go together. You know, the turkey, the family, the tradition, football, and we have it all today.
So great. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Singing our national anthem, written here in Baltimore, please welcome Tony and Grammy Award winner and original cast member of Hamilton, Renee Else Goldsberry.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red-glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Song inspired by the Battle of Fort McHenry, which happened just 4 miles from here. To the game tonight, Joe Burrow injured his toe week 2 against Jacksonville. Tonight, the face of the franchise returns for Cincinnati. He spoke earlier with Melissa Stark.
Joe, welcome back and happy Thanksgiving. After missing 9 games, what are your emotions returning to the field tonight?
I'm just excited to get out there and play, have some fun with the guys.
You're wearing a hard plate in your shoe. What impact will that have?
We'll see. I don't think it'll have much impact. I feel pretty good moving around, feel pretty good throwing, so excited to be back out there.
The team is 3-8, slim chances of making the playoffs. Why was it so important for you to come back and play tonight?
We're getting paid a lot of money to play a kid's game. I love playing. I just want to put on a show for the fans, be out there with my guys, go out and play well.
Joe, have fun tonight.
Thanks.
He's so refreshing. Really enjoy watching him playing. So glad he is back. So in the next 3 weeks, John Harbaugh's Ravens play Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and then visit Zach Taylor's Bengals. So a Cincinnati win tonight tightens the AFC North, which Baltimore's won the last couple of years. We have an alternate broadcast tonight on Peacock, the EA Sports Madden NFL cast. It blends the familiar elements from the great video game with the live action. It's exclusively on Peacock. No better night to do a Madden NFL cast than this Thanksgiving when we celebrate the great John Madden. Ravens won the toss, defer the option to the second half, so their rookie kicker Tyler Loop will send it away. Charlie Jones, one of the kick returners, along with Gary Brightwell. Jones has 2 opening kickoff returns for touchdown in his NFL career.